Hi, I'm Rebecca Jeffery. I run my own business, B&Bex Design and Marketing. I'm a freelance copywriter and you might recognise my face from The Apprentice in 2016. The lovely people at Nottingham University, where I did my degree in American and Canadian Studies, have asked me to put together my top 5 tips for getting into marketing when you've done an arts degree. Okay, here's tip number 1. One of the best things that you can do whilst you're at university is to show that you can consistently create content. Now, content could be that you have written a blog for 2 years about the fact that you love walking. It could be an Instagram account, it could be Twitter, it could be Snapchat, it could even be YouTube videos. If you can show that you have original thoughts, you have ideas, you are creative, whether that's with photography or video or writing, that'll actually really appeal to an employer because it shows that you can stick at something. Here's tip number 2. If you want to go and work in marketing, you don't actually have to go straight into working in marketing when you graduate. It's more important that you get business experience. So my first role was actually in an HR department and I looked after internal recruitment for a B2B telecoms company. A lot of my role was writing job descriptions, it was writing job adverts, looking at the employer brand and how that was attracting candidates. And also there's a real crossover between HR teams and marketing teams when you think about things like internal communications. So don't just think about marketing, think about how you can get business experience and how you can use that business experience to get you to your end goal, which is working in marketing. Here's tip number 3. If you're part of a society at university, think about how you could use that society to give you some examples to go into a portfolio of work. Whether you're part of a sports society or the radio station, think about how you could maybe design their posters to go into a graphic design portfolio. You could run their social media accounts to show how you can build a following or maybe promote a particular event. Or maybe even think about their photography or how you could put together some videos to show an example on YouTube of what your society does. All of those things show employers that you have practical skills that you would be able to use if you had a role in marketing. And I imagine your society would be quite pleased about it as well. Here's tip number 4. If you really want to get onto a graduate scheme to do marketing, remember that you don't actually have to apply to them the second that you graduate. You can actually apply to them after a couple of years once you have some experience under your belt. That's exactly what I did. I worked for 18 months and then I applied to the graduate scheme at the Cooperative Group. It means that while you're working, you're getting business experience, you're learning email etiquette, you're learning about how businesses work, and it gives you a better chance of actually getting a graduate scheme that you really want because you've got that experience, but also because you have a better idea of what career path you want to do. Okay, here's tip number 5. Show loads and loads of enthusiasm. Whether you're going for a job interview or you're writing a cover letter or you're at an assessment centre, show that you have ideas, show your creativity, show that you're enthusiastic, show that you're inventive. All of those things are brilliant in marketing teams. Have ideas and just try it because you never know what's going to work and you never know what could become the next brilliant campaign.